morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. It doesn't matter if you're single, married, or dating. It's always nice to celebrate love and life. And remember, you are perfect just the way you are, and you deserve self-love today. So I'm sending hugs and kisses your way. And of course, this month is the perfect time to send a note or send a gift to someone special. And what better way than to send a rose box? These beautiful flowers are a trendy item because they have a modern design and they smell good and are aesthetically pleasing. Rose Box specializes in creating long-lasting arrangements with their specially preserved roses. They can ship anywhere nationwide or internationally, and the flowers arrive so fresh. You can choose from a range of shapes, colors, and sizes like the small box, medium box, or even larger options. Rose Box truly allows you to create arrangements that fit your desired setting and occasion. Rose Box's zero maintenance arrangements are a great alternative to regular bouquets. This gift is perfect for anniversaries, birthdays, Mother's Day, and of course, Valentine's Day. And it's not too late to place your order to get flowers delivered this week. We'll have their website listed below. Now on to today's show. If you are looking to meet new friends, well, Bumble, the dating app, has something new to offer. Its brand new app called Bumble For Friends gives you the opportunity to meet platonic friends in any city you live or travel to. Bumble's friendship coach is joining me today to share why it's harder for adults to make new friends and how this app can help. Plus, she gives us advice on managing all types of friendships. Then we get a sneak peek at the upcoming Broadway show, Mean Girls, which is coming to town next week. And guess what? It's ticket giveaway time, so stay tuned later in the show to see how you can score 2 tickets to see Mean Girls on Broadway. And a little later, the fun continues as we explore the murder mystery dinner. The Dinner Detective cast joins me in studio to give us a sneak peek into their murder mystery dinner and show this weekend. And it also makes the perfect Valentine's date night. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
I'm sure you have heard of the dating app Bumble. Well, guess what? Now they are launching a new matching service for friends. And joining me today is friendship coach Danielle Bayard Jackson, who is going to share information about Valentine and Valentine Day fun for friends. Hello, Danielle.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Let's get started. Let's talk about what you do exactly as a friendship coach before we dive into the questions. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, so I study what the research has to say about connection and cooperation, and I use my findings to provide evidence-based strategies for people who have certain friendship goals. Maybe they're trying to create new friendships or deepen the ones that they have. And it's so fun working so closely with Bumble for Friends because this is a platform that's dedicated to helping people create and find new platonic connections.
Yes, and you know, that is so true because people have a hard time making friends as an adult, right? I think because the years of being in high school and college and then maybe drifting into your work years, you may have connections with adults, but really those friendships become solidified young. So why is it that you feel with the new day and age, adults are just having a hard time making new connections?
Yes, it can be kind of tricky. You know, some people cite a lack of time as a reason why they can't find new friends, or they're in a new season of life and they're looking for a friend who can, affirm this new identity. So, the research tells us that we replace half of our friends every 7 years. And so to some extent, that means that we will always be having to make new friends. So it's something we got to get more comfortable with because we'll always be doing it.
Wow, that's interesting. Every 7 years. Okay, so what is the best way to connect with people that would have similar interests?
The best way to connect with people who might have similar interests is to one, you want to be authentic. So especially when you're on the app, Bumble for Friends, you want to be authentic. What are the things that interest you? How do you spend your time? Sometimes I notice that people are reluctant to lean into that because they're not sure if other people will like or appreciate what they're into. But that's the only way you're going to kind of find like-minded people. So I think being able to use different features on the app, like profile badges, which allow you to communicate, are you trying to explore the city because you're new? Are you into looking for a gym buddy or mom friends? But we have to get comfortable leading authentically with what it is our friendship goals are and what our interests are so that we can expedite the process of finding our people.
Yes. And I do feel that there is a misconception about how long friendships have to last. Like if you were friends young, then that friendship will carry you throughout your life. And that's not necessarily true because people can grow apart. And I think that right now, because of people sharing their experiences on social media, it has become a bit more normalized to have a little friend breakup. So what is your best advice when it comes to breaking up or just kind of resituating your friendship group?
Yes, not every friendship lasts forever. We know that. And so it can be tricky trying to figure out, do I get with, a new friend group or where do I find my people? But, one mindset that I often find getting in the way is sometimes people start to subscribe to the belief that maybe it's too late for me or maybe this is too hard. And that would be really dangerous because as soon as you start to think that new friendships are out of reach for you, we stop trying, we stop with the optimism, we stop following up on new potential connections. So I've worked with people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond who are developing new friendships at every stage, which is something to be excited about.
Yes, I agree. It is exciting just to kind of evolve and kind of bring in new relationships as you grow and move forward in life. And what do you think about the different styles of relationship when it comes to men versus women and kind of making those platonic relationships work?
Yeah, I get very interested in this conversation around, gender at the intersection of friendship. We do kind of operate differently and congregate differently. But one thing I found is that we all want the same things. We might prioritize them differently, but we all are looking for somebody we can have fun with and talk to and be ourselves with. I know for women specifically, the research shows that the number one thing we're looking for in friendships is emotional support. That's really important to us. And I know that for men, sometimes they're just looking for somebody to have shared activities and experiences with. And, on the Bumble for Friends app, all people are welcome and they're encouraged to put what it is they're looking for. And again, we hope that if you're leaning in authentically to what that is, you are going to really be more likely to find people who raise their hand and say, hey, me too. And essentially that's what we're all looking for.
Yes. And with that, why did Bumble decide to create this whole new app? I know previously on their app, they had an option to check if you're looking for dating or friendship, but now they're really diving into making these friendship connections, which is so great. So how exactly does this app work?
Yeah, it's so interesting. So most people know Bumble for, it being a dating platform. And, when people started to say in their profiles, hey, I'm actually just here for friends, I'm looking for platonic connections, Bumble really took note of that. Hey, people just want friends out here as well. Mm-hmm. And so then they had a little section that was dedicated to friendship. And now that's grown so popular that recently Bumble has launched its own app, Bumble for Friends, that is 100% dedicated to people who are being intentional about pursuing friendships. And so you would make a profile, you would upload some photos, you would work to make sure you get your profile verified so that we make sure everybody's, authentically representing themselves. And you start to list your interests and fill things out along with your friendship goals. So are you looking for somebody to have, a fun night out with? Are you new to town and you're kind of looking to develop new friendships from scratch? But the number of people who are getting more and more comfortable leveraging technology for friendships is really growing. And so I'm excited about that. And I'm glad that people are becoming more open-minded about what it looks like to make friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great idea personally. I mean, someone like myself who has had to move around for work to different cities, you go and you want to meet new people. And I think that this is a really streamlined way of just being really intentional on your friendship needs. So that is awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle. It's such a pleasure to speak with you today. And if you'd like more information about Bumble for Friends, we'll have their website listed below. And I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9.
On Wednesdays, we were pink. Who's ready for some Broadway? That's right, Mean Girls, the hilarious hit musical from book writer Tina Fey, is coming to the Embassy Theater on February 20th. This year celebrates the 20th anniversary since Mean Girls debuted in theaters back in 2004. I'm sick. This is a story of a naive newbie who falls prey to a trio of frenemies. And this show delivers with high energy, a wicked sense of humor, and a joyful inside jokery because we all have our favorite lines. And I have a sneak peek. Oh my gosh, that was so fetch. You can get your tickets to go see Mean Girls Broadway show by visiting the Embassy Theater online and at their box office. And today, guess what? I'm giving away 2 tickets to see the Mean Girls show for a lucky viewer. To enter into the giveaway, head over to our Facebook and Instagram page at Living Local 15 for more details on how to enter. Good luck, and I'll see you dressed in pink at the show.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Wake up with us on WANE 15's First News every weekday morning.
We'll bring you the local news you need to start your day.
Stay with CBS Mornings at 7 on WANE 15.
We've got the overnight breaking news and in-depth reporting.
And uplifting stories to start your day off right.
Then at 9, watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams. Hey, Jessica.
We're talking food, fun, and everything going on in Northeast Indiana.
First News, CBS Mornings.
And then Living Local 15.
A great way to start your day.
Every day.
Do you enjoy a little mystery and intrigue? Well, The Dinner Detective is an amazing true crime murder mystery dinner show happening once a month in Fort Wayne with an upcoming Valentine's Day show. And joining me today are 2 performers from the show, Joey and Beth. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so the murder mystery. It seems like so much fun, honestly. I mean, to go and just kind of have a full experience, entertainment while you're eating, sounds like a blast. So kind of give me an overview of the detective dinner.
So we're actually the Dinner Detective Fort Wayne. That's how you can find us online. But it is basically you come to see the show, you get checked in, and all of a sudden a murder happens, and it's on you to help solve it. 2 detectives come in, and they give you the order of operations, and throughout the night more clues unravel, and eventually you're gonna find out who the killer is. Could be somebody sitting right next to you. It could be you. So.
Oh, the plot thickens. Okay, so people come in and they have this experience. So I guess what is the flow of the event in a sense of like, okay, so if you're chosen to be the killer, are you told in advance? Do you even know?
Well, so one of our actors would be the killer, but there's always the risk that your friends and family are going to accuse you, throw you under the bus.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, if you're acting highly suspicious, it's highly likely you're going to become on our suspect list at the very top of the list.
Right, yes. Okay, and so you all provide dinner, and of course this show is going on throughout the event. So tell me a little bit about the ticket structure. Like, what is all included when someone comes?
Yeah, the ticket includes your admission to the show. It includes the 4-course dinner that's catered by the hotel. It's always a fantastic, delicious meal. It does not include the drinks. It is a cash bar, so you're going to want to be ready to have some cash so that you can have the drinks at the bar, but everything else is included.
Fun. And what type of food?
It usually starts with a salad. You get your choice of entree, and it's listed on our website at thedinnerdetective.com. There's a vegetarian option. Usually it's a chicken and a fish or the other 2 options, but you can see the full menu listing on our website.
Yes, that sounds great. And how should people dress for the occasion? Is it like placed in the 70s, or is it a theme?
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
No. Well, for our holiday shows, like the one coming up this Saturday, the 17th, for Valentine's Day, we encourage people to dress up for Valentine's Day, but it's up to you, kind of just like Saturday night on the town, I think, is the directive.
Okay. Fun. And so throughout the night, so you all have been performing at this dinner for how long?
Oh boy, I started I think it was right at the start of 2020, and then the pandemic hit. We only got a handful of shows in there, and we had to take a little bit of a break, and then I came back. So it's been quite some time. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What about you?
2 years for me.
2 years, yeah. And what do you enjoy most about doing this event?
I love the interaction, the live interaction with people. There's a lot of improv that we do because it's very based on the audience and the audience interaction. So it's a little different every single night that you're there. And I just love the different energy that the different audience brings. We have some fantastic audiences, and they just make the show so fun.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people are in Fort Wayne because it's just I never see anybody that I know. You know, it's always new people, and it's just exciting, and being part of the community and being able to entertain our community in such a broad sense, because there's just different people all the time.
Right. Yeah. So do you guys have theater backgrounds, Broadway, a little performance, acting? Tell me a little bit about yourselves.
I'm a stand-up comedian here in Fort Wayne, and I do have a background in theater. For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I dabble in community theater. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, that's great. And so as I'm thinking about the night and how things kind of play out, I know that you all do the performances frequently. Is it once a month throughout the entire year, or do you only do seasons?
So it's going to be all year round. We have scripts that rotate. So if you've already been exposed to a mystery, about every 3 months we're going to have a new mystery that you can come and solve. And it's multiple weekends each month, just depending on what our demographics are that month and who we can get in. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is there any particular way that you prepare for the show? Like the night before? Do you have to like watch a horror film? Little Sherlock Holmes?
I think engaging with that noir detective genre is definitely beneficial. I think that's something that we try to color our shows with. Even though it is a comedy show, it is a mystery show. So yeah, I think getting in that headspace, if you're a lover of mystery and horror and murder and death, it's the perfect thing to do the weekend after Valentine's Day.
Right. Perfect way to end the week of love with a little murder.
Exactly.
And if someone wants to get tickets, where should they go?
They can go to our website at thedinnerdetective.com.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much, guys. Joey,
you.
Beth, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's great to meet you too, Jessica.
And if you'd like more information about The Dinner Detective, you can actually find their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
I'm Jessica Williams, host of Living Local 15, covering food, fashion, and everything fun in Northeast Indiana. Watch weekday mornings at 9 as we explore the community and I introduce you to some of my new favorite places. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams, weekdays at 9 on WANE 15, and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com and also by downloading the WANE app. And remember, it's ticket giveaway time. So head over to our Facebook and Instagram page to win tickets to see the Mean Girls on Broadway. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15.